Yo, what is going on, guys? Hope everyone's having a fantastic day today. So I want to go over some updates for the Philadelphia Eagles, a couple things I definitely want to talk about. So let's get straight into the news.
We better do it. Because I've seen enough horror movies to know any weirdo wearing a mask is never friendly.
Well, what's going on, guys? The Eagles are 12-1. We have a big matchup with the Chicago Bears in Chicago this Sunday. Definitely a lot to talk about with this team, and between injuries, Dallas Goedert's return, and obviously there's some other stuff that's going on as well that we've kind of been focused on just a little bit with some of the drama going around now. First, I want to go over Dallas Goedert, and, he is ready to play this week apparently. But, at the end of the day, if they need him to be 100% healthy, if he's not, I don't know if he is, okay? If he's not, I really don't mind them just letting him sit for a week and having him get ready for the big game against Dallas on Christmas Eve, okay? I think Jack Stahl and Calcaterra, really more Calcaterra that I've been more surprised in. Jack Stahl getting a lot more opportunities, as I think Jack Stahl has gotten opportunities really since the first Cowboys game, throwing to him as a number two. But even Calcaterra being in there and the amount of times they're targeting him and trusting him, I really like this tight end group going forward. So Dallas Goedert is definitely ready to go this week, and we'll just see what happens. And so maybe Dallas Goedert's first game isn't going to be crazy. Maybe he's not going to get as much. Maybe he's not going to get the ball as much or get targeted as much. Because at the same time, guys, I think they should do what they have been doing. I made a video about this of using Devontae Smith more vertically, getting everybody more involved, and not having Dallas Goedert be the main safety blanket to this team. Because I think the Eagles can do whatever the hell they want to you. They have proved that they don't care statistically what defenses could do. They will throw anything at you and test the defense. And I think look what you're doing without Dallas Goedert for all this time. And when you get him back, man, better watch out. So we'll find out what happens. We probably won't find out till Saturday or even Sunday if he's going to be activated. Probably Saturday most likely. So that'll be fun to look at. Jalen Hurts had his press conference, and this was the other day, and really didn't ask much. A few questions about the Bears, but Jalen Hurts had to kind of prompt the media on they're not asking enough Chicago Bears questions between all of the drama that's been going around with the Philadelphia Eagles because of obviously Micah Parsons and his comments from the other day, which Jordan Mailata definitely took a shot and had to say some things. So he actually said, "We've worried about the Bears. We're worried about the Bears in our game this week. Micah should focus on their game against whoever the fuck they're playing. I don't know. We're playing the Chicago Bears, not the Chicago Micah Parsons." I love it, man. I love it because you know what? This just brings more motivation. It was going to get out to the team that all these things were said the other day, and you're going to hear players talk about it. Not necessarily everybody, but Lane Johnson doesn't hold back from anything. Jordan Mailata doesn't hold back from anything because obviously, those guys they just keep it going, man. That's just the way it is, and I don't think it phases anybody with this team. In other words, the Cowboys should focus on who they're facing this week, then really look forward to this Eagles-Cowboys matchup in Dallas, then really worry about your own opponent for this week, which I definitely think so, because the Eagles are focused on the Bears. Even Jalen Hurts even said, "I'm focusing on the Bears this week. That's the main goal for this week." So it makes a lot of sense. Injury-wise, the typical Reed Blankenship still out. Quez Watkins has a shoulder injury, which I think he'll still play. So he was limited. Land Dickerson has had this back injury for a bit. Sean Bradley just plays special teams. Look like probably he will be out maybe. Lane Johnson is definitely an important one for this game. Abdominal injury, a very light one, not a big deal. They took him out of that Giants game. He walked to the sideline, and he was walking on the sideline fine. There was no issue. He could have went back into that Giants game, but we were up so many points at that point that just for precautionary reasons, they didn't put him back. So this is another example of a player that could play this week, but if not, put Jack Driscoll at right tackle if you really have to. I have no issue with it at all to sit. I'm not saying that the Bears I'm not saying that the Bears are not a threat, because you can't overlook this game. You got to take care of this and get this win in Chicago this Sunday, but definitely something to look forward to if you want to rest some guys to get everyone 100%. A big divisional matchup for the Cowboys on Christmas Eve. So really up to them what they want to do. They could still dress him and have Jack Driscoll start. I can't talk today. They could still dress Lane Johnson, have Jack Driscoll start in this game, and then kind of see, like, if Lane can get in there, if he feels better, or, we'll see. They're not putting him. They're not going to rest him. I don't know. I feel like Lane probably will play, but we'll see what happens. That's another one that the Eagles have to watch out for this week. And if it's not as bad, I don't think it's as bad, but you don't want this injury to get worse. You need Lane Johnson. You need your starting right tackle healthy, and especially ready for the playoffs. The Eagles already have a playoff spot. The Eagles are fighting for a first seed right now. The Eagles have a 2.5 game lead in front of the Vikings right now. So we got a little bit of separation, which is a good thing, which is great. The last thing I want to talk about is, obviously, we talk about the Cowboys, and so the numbers kind of already came out. The Eagles are 1-point underdogs going to Dallas. I love it, man. I love it. Just keep feeding us this. Just keep feeding us. They want to have us as underdogs for this game. I have no issue with it. It's more motivation on top of whatever was said already. It's already enough motivation going down the line for what's going on. So other than that, guys, that's pretty much it. Dallas Goedert, Lane Johnson, two big questions for this week. Jalen Hurts kind of talking about all of the drama, not really talking about the drama, but just focusing on the Bears this week. Nothing's going to be said. You're not going to get into Jalen Hurts' head. It's not going to happen. Okay, that's what everyone needs to realize, and I'm not even worried about it. This team just has to take care of anything that's in their way every single week. Cut out the outside noise, and that's it. Which it's not being cut. I mean, what are the Eagles supposed to do? Some certain players are not just going to sit back and let these things be said. As far as this offensive line with Lane Johnson, he's always been like this, with the tweet that he had on Twitter after those comments by Micah, and obviously the one from Jordan Mailata is not going to hold back either. But this quarterback will not say a damn word, because he's going to show with his play, not by his damn mouth and running it 24/7. It's not going to happen. So you guys have a fantastic day. You guys let me know in the comment section below what you guys think. Lastly, I am making content on Newsbreak. If you guys haven't, definitely follow me on there. I actually just partnered up with Newsbreak to be a content creator on there. So I'll be posting little skits from my videos on there as well. If you guys don't mind, give me a follow on there. I really do appreciate it. I think we have like 4 followers as of right now. This picture is a day old, because I literally did this and put something up there for now. So if you haven't downloaded the Newsbreak app and follow me on that app, it does help out the channel out a lot. And I want to get more Philadelphia Eagles news on a different platform as well. So definitely check that out if you guys have it. I'll see you guys on the next one. You guys have a fantastic day. SHAKESQUAD up, follow side. Peace out, guys. Peace.